Salad and I saw Fallout Episode 2, The Target. It is directed by Jonathan Nolan, and if you haven't seen this episode, I will spoil it for you. This episode starts and we're following a doctor who is not supposed to have a dog. Oh boy. This particular facility, they're experimenting on dogs, and you're not supposed to have a dog of your own, but this guy has a dog of his own. And he also injects nice experimental blue fluid into himself before sneaking out and leaving this facility with this dog. And now he's number one, gotta look for this guy. He's number one priority on the search list. And so this guy, what did this guy do? Not allowed to have a dog. And also definitely stole that stuff that he injected himself with. He definitely didn't buy that. He was definitely not cleared, and so people are angry at him. Also, it's interesting, we're following a little bit of Lucy. Lucy's first steps into the wasteland, and pretty much immediately she's trying to talk to people, but she's like, hello, hi, and everyone's just ignoring her. No one cares about her at all. Being way too friendly. I bet they just don't trust her. Like, why would somebody be friendly to me? Maybe they're trying to steal something from me. But she's super naive. She's like, hi, I'm trying to be friends with you. What? Why is nobody listening to me? You know, all that fun jazz. And eventually she encounters this man, right? She encounters this guy with the dog. And this guy with the dog is like, oh my goodness, you know what I want to do? I want to keep on running. I gotta go run. Hey, you gotta run back to the vault that you came from. You can't be out here. You can't do this. You can't do this to yourself. You're gonna die. And she's like, I gotta find my father, though. He's like, no, you gotta leave. You gotta go. And I'm like, okay. First of all, I get it. You're concerned. But at the same time, like, she's not going to leave. She's here for a purpose. She's either going to find her dad or she's going to die. Also, it's interesting, before I mention the other parts of the episode, she splits up, then they get back together. She goes to this particular place, and the lady's kind of rude there, but then this bounty hunter comes and starts shooting up the place. It's like, hey, I found you guys. Oh, there's a bounty on you. I'm gonna shoot you. Whole gunfight. They have to leave. They have to leave to the point where the dog gets shot. And I'm like, no, the dog's dead. No, this guy sucks. I hate him so much. And so we gotta have Lucy and Wilzig in the wasteland together, just having a little bit of a walk. But he has he has something in his stomach and also in his system that's causing him to die. And he's getting weaker and weaker and weaker. And Lucy's like, come on, we gotta get you to the place. We have to, okay? We gotta take you. And he's like, all you need is my head, darling. All you need is my head. I've already taken cyanide. Adios. What you gotta do, though, is you gotta cut off my head. Here's a bone saw. And she's a little bit hesitant. She's like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. Typical vaulty behavior. But here's something that I was not expecting whatsoever. She ends up cutting his head off. But that's like the end of the episode. It's like, and she's about to go in and then it cuts to black. That's the end of that storyline for this episode. I'm not going in order. I'm just going in the order of storyline, then storyline, then storyline, from start to finish in chronological order. Because, honestly, there's just so many parts to this episode. It intertwines with each other pretty much very well, but I just kind of want to say the storylines from start to finish. Next storyline, we got Maximus. So he's been assigned to his guy. He's been assigned to Titus, and squatting hurts. He's been assigned to Titus, and Titus is a jerk. Whew, boy, this guy sucks. He's like, lick my shoes, clean my codpiece. And I'm like, okay, alright, sure. He's just, the way he's doing it, he's no pleases, he's just like rude. He's straight up rude. He's taking advantage of him to the point where now he's stuck in his power armor and he's like dying. He's like, get me out of this power armor. But the way he does it is like he insults the squire. You're worthless, good for nothing guy. You suck. And I'm like, that's not the way to get somebody to get you out of a situation the life-threatening, dude. You can't expect to insult somebody and then have them help you out. No. So this guy gets exactly what he deserves. He gets 110% of what he deserves. I honestly think he should have died sooner. But now Maximus has the power armor. It's just like, alright, I got the power armor. Okay, cool. Wow, this guy is dead. Screw this guy. You know, now I'm thinking about it, I think there's only like really two timelines in this, because it's following Maximus when we have Lucy and the ghost bounty hunter is already converged in this timeline. Their timelines converged, and now we have Lucy and the ghost is coming after the scientist dude and also Lucy at the same time because she has his head, and it's like, it's a whole thing. And honestly, I'm excited to see what happens in the future episodes of Fallout, because this episode ends on a pretty good note. I'm like, ooh, Lucy's having to do what she has to do in order to survive in the fallout of the surface world. I'm liking it. I'm actually excited to see. She still looks like a vaulter. She still has her vault closed, but she's doing pretty crazy stuff. And I want to see her do more crazy stuff, honestly. Honestly, I like this episode a lot. It's a good episode. It has some conflicts in it. Good back and forth between characters, good conflict, good gunfight, and then at the end she's about to like cut that guy's head off. It's implied that she's like decapitating him, but it doesn't actually show it on the camera, which is good. I like it. So I gotta give this episode, it's like a solid 7.4 out of 10. If you like this review, watch another one. The platform really likes that. If you want a fast track movie review, you can do that for $20. Redeemos at patreon.com/ASEPresents. And if you like to help support the daily grindness of all them daily movie reviews, goodness, link to find the way you can help support the daily grindness of all them daily movie reviews, so go here. And until next time, in salad sauce, see you later, my salad croutons and bacon bits.